And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're live and inside the mix here. COD Announcer Guy giving you UFC Fight Night picks. We got a big weekend coming up. Of course, we are dialed in with what is going to be a great fight night card. We've been talking about this for a while, and an opportunity for everyone to kind of see what we're going to be playing with here today. Again, plenty of opportunities for you guys to make some money in terms of betting as well. So we're going to be looking into that as well. We've got some friends coming in. Of course, our resident contrarian, Chris, will be here as well. We saw him in the desert just a week or two ago. Now, big news coming on the forefront here of MMA for our Let's Talk. In the Let's Talk About segment, we're going to be bringing in new guests, fighters, trainers, coaches, guys that have been in MMA and mixed martial arts throughout their entire life. And today we've got a really special guest with us. It is going to be Captain America himself. He'll be here with us in just a little bit. But right now I want to break down this card here a little bit and talk to you about what we think is going to be some of the most intriguing fights for this weekend, right? An opportunity for us to kind of lay the land here a little bit. Now, there's a couple of lady fights on this one, and these women are going to be absolutely duking it out, and they're really interesting to me, and here's why. We've got Amanda Lemos and Michelle Watterson, both who are coming into this one looking to get into the top 10. Now, obviously, we know Michelle right now is at number 10, number 11 there for Lemos, but Lemos is a minus 315. Now, if you're a bettor, you're coming into this and you're saying, well, she's a little higher ranked. It's really about fighting styles. When you get into UFC and you start talking about how to get an advantage on your opponent, things of that nature. What Lemos was able to do in their last couple of fights has really kind of drawn these bettors in. Michelle kind of falling off a cliff a little bit in terms of being able to find success in the last 5 for her, and so that's why you see a minus 315. That is a 3-1 money line there again for Amanda Lemos in the number 11 rank spot there for the women's strawweight bout. We also have a couple of good guy fights that are coming into this one. Shane Burgos and Charles Jourdain. Those guys are really just going to duke it out. These guys are going to beat the hell out of each other. I'm excited about it. Those are some of those fun fights that, you know, it is an undercard match. We get that. But at the same time, these guys might eventually get to the point where they're fighting for a big belt in their weight. And so that is a featherweight bout there against Shane Burgos and Charles Jourdain, I should say. Lauren Murphy and Misha Tate is the other women's fight that we've got going on. That's going to be a flyweight bout. Again, we know what Tate's been able to do in the past, and she's been around for a while. She is a experienced vet, to say the least. But again, Lauren Murphy right now, number 3 in rankings for that women's flyweight division, and she has been on fire here recently. She is just a very strong grappler. She could take you to the ground. She could put you into submission. Plenty of ways this can go, and there's going to be plenty of opportunity for you guys to bet. And one thing we want to let you guys know here too, if you look up at the top of the screen here, sparkit.app /G/The Red Eye Nation. That is an opportunity for you guys to get in there, dial in, make your bets. We've got bets that are live right now, and so we're excited about that. Of course, Matt Schnell and Sumer Darji in here as well. But we're going to be dialed in. Let's bring in our friend and cohort now. Of course, Captain America. Captain, we welcome you in. Thanks again. All right, guys, that is just what an incredible interview. We get an opportunity to hang out with Captain Americas and talk to him about what it's like growing up with a militant father or being in the military and helping out and being a part of that stuff. And so, to really kind of see where these guys come into their own is incredible, right? They're finding a career for themselves, finding a way for them to be able to dial in on whatever that is that they feel like they are good at. And of course, we know how good he has been. And of course, with his crew, the Pitbull Brothers, they're going to be running repshot through UFC in the near future and beyond. So, again, thank you again to Captain Americas for joining us today. We do have our resident contrarian. As we mentioned, it is going to be our friend Chris, who is going to be bringing us some picks. Chris, we know we got a big weekend coming up. We want to thank you again for joining us. What do you like this weekend? Ooh, underdog. T-City. Fair. Awesome. All right, man. Thank you very much again, Chris. We appreciate you being here with us live and Inside the Mix with COD Announcer Guy. We're talking about UFC Fight Night coming up on July 16th. That is this Saturday. We're excited about it. A lot of good stuff going down. Of course, we know that there's going to be a massive fight between Ortiz and Rodriguez. I like Ortiz, but again, if you are counting at home and you want to put some plus money on it, we got Yair Rodriguez and Ricky Simone, both around that plus 140 mark right now on Bovada and or Spark It app. You can bet on as well. Again, we just put that inside. That is inside the chat right now, the Spark It app. We're going to be dialed in with you guys again, taking some picks. Figure out who you like and how they're going to win. We got some fun options up there for you guys. Again, sparkit.app/G/the Red Eye Nation. And again, Jessica Penne was the other one that he liked there, plus 127 as a slight underdog. All right, guys. Well, it's been a lot of fun here today. Again, I want to give a big shout out to Captain Americas and his crew, Gold Lock Vodka, Sparkit, Red Eye Nation for putting all this on. You guys have been fantastic to us, and we're going to continue to do this. We're having a lot of fun doing so. Could be a regular Wednesday thing. We do have a great Call of Duty show coming up today as well. If you guys want to stick around for that, COD Announcer Guy will be here live at 12 p.m. PST. All right, guys, thanks again for a great show. This weekend's going to be nuts. We got a ton of stuff to look at, a ton of stuff to look forward to. That Tate fight, Lauren Murphy and Misha Tate going to be going at it. We also got the Rodriguez fight with Ortega, the big marquee matchup for Saturday night. Stick around for the show a little bit later on. We'll see you guys next week on Let's Talk About